Hello, thank you so much for joining me here today, and shout out to my one subscriber. I am so happy. It's a start. Everything starts with a start. Today I wanted to talk about the comfort zone that we'll sort of get into. And it is so easy to sort of spend a lot of time in this comfort zone, and we know it so doesn't serve us. It's so not where we need to be or where we want to be in life. And a lot of the time we can sort of get stuck in a job that we absolutely just don't like, and the alarm can go off in the morning and you can just think, not that rubbish again. And it's so easy to just sort of keep going and to sort of think to ourselves, come on, we're worth more than this. There's better out there. There's better experiences out there. There's more money. Same with relationships. We can very much get stuck in something, and it can be very hard to make changes, very hard to come out of things that, again, just don't serve us, that we just sort of get into. Same with a lot of marriages, I guess, that people can be there long after the children have grown up, long after the excitement is long finished, the compatibility is long finished. And we all know where we want to go. We all have dreams, we all have visions. We can all see how nice it would be to be in a wonderful relationship. We can all see how good it would be to have a job that satisfies us, to be somewhere where we're actually paid quite a bit of money, to be able to travel, to be able to see the world. There's so much available to us. And again, business ideas, people can very much have the most amazing business ideas. They can have ideas for millions of pounds of turnover businesses. And it is so easy to get stuck into the comfort zone of, what if it fails? How am I going to cope? I've got the bills to pay. And they can sort of soldier on, doing some paid job that, in all fairness, like I say, they just don't like. And I think eventually, the longer you stay in this comfort zone of sort of tolerating, for want of a better word, something that really isn't for you, we can tell ourselves nonsense. We can tell ourselves stupid things like, it's not too bad, or it could be worse, you know. And really, what is that nonsense? Why do we do that? There's no could be worse about it. Why do we think we need to put up with that? Why do we sort of soldier on, or see ourselves as some sort of martyrs really for tolerating rubbish? Because that is just so not who we are. And I think over a time, the longer we stay in a comfort zone, or we carry on with an addiction, or anything really that should just be gone and shifted out our lives, and for changes to happen, it can be incredibly scary. But I think we feel after a while that this comfort zone becomes very uncomfortable. It's not the thing that we thought was alright, it just becomes more and more unbearable for us, more and more uncomfortable, more and more our soul. I think we feel it on a very deep soul level that things need to shift, and that things need to move, and things need to progress. And in our lives, we're not meant to stay in a comfort zone. We're not meant to be at the same job for 30 years. I honestly don't believe that. I think we are supposed to evolve and to change, because we certainly evolve and change as our life progresses. We're not the same person all the time. And what might have worked a long while ago, it might have been good for you to be in a relationship at one time, or with this person, or with this job. After a while, we change, and if the people don't change with us, or the job doesn't change with us, we can just become bored and listless, and just uninspired. And I think anytime we do feel that, we really need to be looking towards finding something that brings us a very, very deep happiness, because we're all entitled to that. Our lives are supposed to be that we feel inspired and we feel energized and we feel like we've accomplished something. And I think anytime we're not feeling that, we really need to shift and change. And for me, coming on here, I mean, this was incredibly hard to come on here, incredibly hard to speak. Yeah, it is difficult making changes, but we've really got to. We've all got to. So, if you're out there and if you're struggling and for whatever you're going through, come on, if I can do it, you can do it. Listen, I wish you all the very, very, very best, and I shall speak to you soon.